I'm going to invite us to breathe and anchor, and I'm going to smile with everyone. I'm going to say happy May 2nd. It's always almost Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to invite you to breathe. And as I'm inviting you to breathe this morning, I'm going to invite you to breathe intentionally, opening up to new ways. And our theme is focused around the body this morning. And as we're focusing around the body, I'm going to invite you to take a moment now, drop into the heart space for a moment with heart focused breathing. And I'm going to invite you to just simply allow your breath to touch every cell of your body. Just breathe. And as it's touching every cell of your body, I'm going to invite you to be intentional this morning. And as we work with our intentions this morning, as we allow the breath to touch every cell of our body, I'm going to invite you to allow for that breath to harmonize. We talk about healing. We're talking about the body being in harmony. Harmony with life. Being a milestone for healing. Perfect assimilation. Perfect elimination. Perfect flow. Just breathe. And our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. And though these readings were written years ago, it comes from the ageless and timeless wisdom. So today's reading is entitled, Today I Am Conscious That My Body is Vitalized by the Living Current of Life. Just breathe right now and allow that current of your breath again to activate every atom of your body, from the heart to our knees, even in this thing we call pressure, knowing that there is perfect balance. So we start with a reading from James chapter 5, verse 15. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. Faith, a power of faith, and the Lord, universal law, working in concert, just as it's working in concert right here and right now with our bodies. And this is what Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker wrote. When we say that the body is spiritual, we are not denying the physical body. The physical is included with the spiritual. If the spirit or divine intelligence has seen fit to give us a physical body, it would be absurd to think of the body as an illusion unworthy of our attention. Rather, We should think of the body as a spiritual instrument now. Every statement we make about the body or belief we hold about it, which causes the mind to accept spirit as the substance of the body, tends to heal. My body is the temple of the living spirit. It is spiritual substance now. Every part of my body is in harmony with the living spirit within me. The life of the divine spirit flows through every atom of my being, vitalizing, invigorating, and renewing every particle of my physical body. There is a pattern of perfection at the center of my being, which is now operating through every organ, function, action, and reaction. My body is forever renewed by the Spirit. I am now made vigorous and whole. I possess the vitality of the infinite. I am strong and well. The life of spirit is my life. All its strength is my strength. Its power is my power. I feel that my whole being is renewed, invigorated, and made alive. This is complete stillness and perfect peace at the center of my being as I wait on that presence that makes all things perfect. Every breath I draw is a breath of perfection, vitalizing, upbuilding, and renewing every cell of my body. I am born of the Spirit. I am in the Spirit. I am the Spirit made manifest. I invite you to simply breathe with me, anchored in love, anchored in peace, continue to breathe. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. Today's reading is entitled, Today I am conscious that my body is vitalized by the living currents of life. And we start first, an anchor in a biblical reading that comes from James chapter 5, verse 15. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise them up. When we say that the body is spiritual, we're not denying the physical body. The physical is included in the spiritual. If the spirit or divine intelligence has seen fit to give to us a physical body, it would be absurd to think of the body as an illusion unworthy of our attention. Rather, we should think of the body as a spiritual instrument now. Every statement we make about the body, our belief we hold about it, which causes the mind to accept spirit as the substance of the body, tends to heal. Now, I'm going to invite you to join us in the tradition of activating truth and giving attention to this truth within ourselves right now. If you're in a safe space, unmute yourselves. Prepare to repeat after me by the use and the power of your voice, your word. I invite you to repeat after me. If you're in a safe space, please feel free to repeat after me for those that are on our social platform. Okay, are we ready? My body is the temple of the living spirit.
My body is the temple of the living spirit.
It is spiritual substance now.
It is spiritual substance now.
Every part of my body is in harmony.
Every part of my body is in harmony
with the living spirit within me.
With the living spirit within me.
The life of the divine spirit.
The life of the divine spirit
flows through every atom of my being.
Flows through every atom of my being.
Vitalizing, invigorating, and renewing every particle.
Vitalizing, invigorating, and renewing every particle
of my physical body. There is a pattern of perfection at the center of my being.
There is a pattern of perfection at the center of my being,
which is now operating through every organ.
Which is now operating through every organ.
Function. Action and reaction. My body is forever renewed by the Spirit.
My body is forever renewed by the Spirit.
I am now made vigorous and whole.
I'm now made vigorous and whole.
I possess the vitality of the infinite.
I possess the vitality of the infinite.
I am strong and well.
I'm strong and well.
The life of the Spirit is my life.
The life of the Spirit is my life.
All its strength is my strength.
All its strength is my strength.
Its power is my power.
Its power is my power.
I feel that my whole being is renewed.
I feel that my whole being is renewed.
Invigorated and made alive.
Invigorated and made alive.
There is complete stillness and perfect peace at the center of my being.
There is complete
stillness and perfect
peace
at the center of my being.
As I wait on the presence
of
which makes all things perfect.
which makes all
which
things
makes
perfect.
all things perfect.
Every breath I draw
Every breath I
And the breath
draw
I draw
is a breath of perfection,
is a
is
breath
the
of
breath of
perfection,
perfection,
vitalizing, upbuilding, and renewing.
finalizing, upbuilding,
upbuilding,
and
and
renewing.
renewing
Every cell of my body.
every cell of my
Every cell
body.
of my body.
I am born of the Spirit.
I am born of
I
the
am born
Spirit.
of the Spirit.
I am in the Spirit.
I
I
am
am
in the
in the
Spirit.
Spirit.
I am the Spirit made manifest.
I am the Spirit
And the
made
Spirit
manifest.
made manifest.
And I invite you to simply breathe with those words this morning, knowing that the power of the great I am is forever fulfilling itself, revealing itself, and expressing itself. That we are all made whole by our recognition of this power. And we recognize this power from every vantage point right now in our physical being. We're recognizing it as we move and we express ourselves. We recognize it within our sacred walks and our rides, all those things to continue to tone and anchor our body. We anchor this presence, knowing that the presence of the divine is everywhere. It includes the pills, it includes the therapy, it includes the examinations, the physicals, and all those things that are associated to healing and perfect health. We acknowledge the radiance of the divine. And what I'm knowing is it is the presence of peace and harmony, sustaining itself and revealing itself, expressing its goodness and its richness. In this space, right here and right now, we give thanks for this divine presence, and it is from this space we affirm. And so it is, and now it is. Amen, Amen, and Dashe.
Amen. So it is.
I'm going to look into your eyes, and I so appreciate this reading today. I'm inviting you to remember that God is in it all. It is spirit, and every breath you take is a spiritual practice. And when we work with ourselves and we continue to energize and bring it into every part of our lives, it makes a difference. So perhaps I'm just going to plant the seed today. Part of our sacred healing is honoring the presence and knowing that, as Ernest Holmes says, life is a mirror, and reflect back to the thinker what the thinker thinks into it. Acknowledge that healing presence within your exercise partners, those coaches that are supporting you, the personal trainers. Acknowledge it when you're out taking good care of yourself. Acknowledge it within your rest. Acknowledge it within every pill you take. And acknowledge it within those people, I like to call them sacred healers also, the doctors. They are instruments of the divine moving and expressing itself. So if we, and this is the challenge, if we can move to each of these appointments, whether it is the dentist, the eye doctor, or any other doctor of any specialty, with that intention, knowing that divine wisdom, God, fulfills itself, guides, directs, and orders each step, and that includes knowing harmony within our body. We are blessed. Come and just hang out with us. We're going to be doing a lot of this month. This is National Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm going to plant the seed, and you'll be getting and hearing more about this. Starting Monday, we're going to start a special program every Monday, starting at 5:30 Pacific time. A program that you will want to be a part of. and it's part of the process of healing. And you're going to be hearing special stories about how spiritual practice, coupled with your treatment of yourself, your healing and your health, can make a difference. So this is a special offering. It's never been presented in this way, and I know that you will be blessed. Come and hang out with us. We'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow during a Sunday Power Talk. Peace and blessings, YouTube. Remember to like,